Napoleon Bonaparte, one of history's most legendary figures, is remembered as a military genius and emperor of France. But behind the crowns, battles, and monuments lies a complex story of ambition, obsession, personal struggle, and contradictions that few truly understand. This is the unknown life of Napoleon, a journey into the mind and heart of a man who reshaped Europe. Born on August 15, 1769, on the island of Corsica, Napoleon entered a world in transition just months after France acquired the island from Genoa. His family, minor nobility, was far from wealthy. His father, Carlo Bonaparte, a skilled lawyer and political operator, navigated Corsican politics with cunning. His mother, Letizia Ramolino, was a stern woman insisting on discipline and excellence. Napoleon's childhood was marked by physical frailty, illness, and teasing from peers. Yet even as a boy, he displayed extraordinary intelligence, a sharp memory, and an insatiable curiosity. He was fascinated by history, geography, and military strategy, spending hours studying maps and reading biographies of great leaders. His ambition to rise above humble beginnings was evident even at a young age, and these early experiences forged a relentless drive that would define his life. At the age of 9, Napoleon was sent to a military academy in Brienne, France. The transition was difficult. He struggled with language, culture, and social isolation. Many classmates mocked his Corsican accent and small stature. Despite these challenges, Napoleon excelled academically, particularly in mathematics, history, and military science. Teachers were impressed by his strategic mind, yet frustrated by his stubbornness and arrogance. During this period, Napoleon spent hours studying maps, military tactics, and the lives of famous leaders. These formative years instilled discipline, critical thinking, and a relentless ambition. He also began developing a deep understanding of leadership and human psychology, observing how peers and instructors reacted to authority, reward, and punishment. This combination of intellect and observation would later make him a master strategist. Graduating at 16, Napoleon was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the artillery. His first assignments coincided with the upheaval of the French Revolution. Chaos across France created opportunities for ambitious young officers. Napoleon quickly demonstrated his talent, combining tactical brilliance with audacity and the ability to inspire troops. In 1793, during the siege of Toulon, he devised a daring artillery plan that led to victory. The achievement brought him national recognition and rapid promotion. Even at this early stage, Napoleon exhibited traits that would define his career: analytical thinking, decisive action, and a relentless drive for success. While admired for brilliance, he was also feared for strict discipline and ruthlessness in pursuit of goals. In 1796, Napoleon married Josephine de Beauharnais, a widow 6 years older. Their relationship was passionate yet tumultuous. Letters reveal a man capable of deep affection, yet controlling and insecure. While commanding armies, he craved personal validation and approval. Josephine's charm, intellect, and independence fascinated him, but her past and perceived disloyalties created tension. Napoleon's private letters show a man both tender and obsessive, grappling with jealousy, love, and ambition simultaneously. Their correspondence provides insight into his complex psychology, a ruler capable of conquering nations, yet deeply human in his fears and desires. Despite these challenges, their bond endured, influencing both Napoleon's personal life and political image. Beyond romance, Napoleon maintained numerous affairs, reflecting the contradictions of a man who sought both affection and control, admiration and dominance. Napoleon's brilliance shone brightest on the battlefield. In Italy, he achieved victories that demonstrated not only strategic genius but also psychological insight. He understood troop morale, exploited enemy weaknesses, and used rapid maneuvers to overcome numerically superior forces. His campaign in Egypt combined military conquest with scientific exploration, including the Rosetta Stone discovery, showcasing his broader vision beyond warfare. Napoleon inspired loyalty through charisma, decisive action, and personal courage. Yet his campaigns were also marked by ruthless discipline and high casualties, reflecting a man willing to sacrifice anything for victory and glory. These years solidified his reputation as a military prodigy and set the stage for his ascent to political power. In 1804, Napoleon crowned himself Emperor of the French at Notre Dame Cathedral. This act symbolized his belief in self-determination and authority. His reign brought sweeping reforms: the Napoleonic Code, administrative reorganization, educational improvements, and infrastructure projects. Napoleon reshaped governance and law, leaving a lasting legacy that influenced Europe for centuries. Beyond political reforms, he fostered arts, sciences, and education, creating institutions that endure today. His genius extended beyond military conquest to societal transformation, a vision few leaders in history have achieved. Napoleon's insatiable ambition eventually led to challenges beyond even his genius. The invasion of Russia in 1812 decimated his army as harsh winter, extended supply lines, and fierce resistance combined with strategic miscalculations. By 1814, Allied forces invaded France, forcing his abdication and exile to Elba, yet Napoleon's indomitable spirit led him to escape in 1815, returning to France for the 100 Days. His final defeat at Waterloo ended his reign, and he was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic. There, he reflected on a life of unparalleled ambition, brilliance, and human complexity. Diaries and memoirs reveal a man still intellectually vibrant, analyzing strategy, politics, and history, haunted by his successes and failures alike. Even in isolation, his mind remained active, dissecting the forces that shaped Europe and his own destiny. Napoleon Bonaparte's life transcends battles and politics. He embodied contradictions: brilliant yet insecure, ruthless yet passionate, strategic yet emotional. His private writings reveal obsessions with control, legacy, and human understanding. Diaries, letters, and memoirs show a man capable of profound reflection, humor, and tenderness, yet also capable of cruelty and manipulation. His reforms, military strategies, and vision shaped the modern world. Today, monuments, studies, and global fascination attest to his enduring influence. Understanding Napoleon means exploring human ambition, the drive for greatness, and the complexity of a man whose life continues to inspire, teach, and intrigue. His story reminds us that history is alive not only through events but through the passions, choices, and contradictions of those who shape it.